Oh, wait a minute. And here we go. Charles Mercury taking a cheap shot on a Mr. Instant Replay, trying to take him out before he can even get into the ring.
And you got to wonder, how much luck does Mr. Instant Replay have left? Big win over Slick Nick. Big win over Joey Ryan. Can he beat 3 in a row in one night, especially someone like Charles Mercury?
Well, Joey Ryan, he said it himself when he was up here. He said his pick to win this match is going to be Mr. Instant Replay, especially considering that, he was able to defeat Joey Ryan.
Yes, he was, but I got to wonder, Biggie Biggs is at ringside. The monster is there. What role is he going to play? We know that him and Charles Mercury go way back.
And you notice earlier, Charles Mercury was actually trying to send Biggie Biggs out into the back.
Well, Charles Mercury, very much a professional, wants to win the match on his own, but Biggie wants to watch his former partners back. I mean, I manage these guys, Larry Pena.
Well, I understand that, and I also understand that this is for all the marbles here, heavyweight championship. I believe the referee's going to have a lot of leniency as far as possible disqualifications and countouts go.
Have to, because of disqualification. I mean, whoever gets disqualified is going to be the HPW heavyweight champion.
And we already, what?
And fans?
What is up with this fan participation night here? I think that would be called for an interjection or, get him out of here.
Little kids getting pushed by Joey Ryan, people slapping Charles Mercury. What is going on?
Angel up here trying to rate me. Anything is happening. Everything's happening
all the people out of their chairs. He's going to send Mr. Replay right into the chairs.
Oh, crap.
Oh, Jesus.
Sending him right into the chairs at ringside. I almost thought he was going to throw him all the way up to us over here at the broadcast booth.
Well, he sure tried, that's for sure.
Wait a minute. We got a fan. She tried to throw her purse at Charles? Oh, come on.
Charles Mercury rescinds the first shot with some water.
This is absolutely not necessary. This is absolutely not necessary. What is going on
at ringside? I don't think that young lady's taking her bath of the week yet here at Culver City.
Now look at this. Mr. Instant Replay. He's like, come on, what's going on with that? I don't blame him. Take it into the ring, and this won't happen. I'll guarantee it. I mean, what is up with security? Shouldn't security be throwing people out at this point?
Security?
I would imagine there would be. I mean, what kind of a show do we got here?
I would imagine anybody that gets too close to Charles Mercury is going to be met by Biggie Biggs, and that's not somebody you really want to see.
And Mr. Instant Replay throws Charles Mercury head first into that chair at ringside. These guys are just taking it out onto the ring, outside of the ring. I don't even think they've been to the ring once.
No, I don't think they have either. What you said about that leniency by the referee, and where is Mr. Instant Replay going?
Holy crap!
Jesus!
I thought he was going for 450 somersault. See ya on the Biggie Biggs.
Almost a version of a 450. Does a front flip right over the top rope, right to the outside. And Charles Mercury is in all kinds of trouble right now, Larry Pena.
I'm still amazed he didn't hit the ceiling when he went that high.
Oh, he had some serious height. And now he's doing the smart thing. He's rolling Charles back into the ring. But how smart is that? He's giving Charles a lot of...
Oh, wait a minute. Biggie is holding on to his foot. He's holding on to his ankle.
I think Biggie Biggs slipped.
And
he's grabbing his leg for support.
Here comes a big elbow.
Big elbow. Tap the elbow even.
That was a picture perfect elbow.
1, 2, and
what? Biggie Biggs was able to slip in and out before the referee could see him. I am amazed that the referee was not able to see Biggie Biggs.
Remember, Larry Pena, it's only cheating if you get caught.
Well, that means that the referee is blind as a bat if he couldn't see Biggie Biggs.
It is Aaron Hassan.
That is true. And Mr. Instant Replay hammering away. Oh, wait a minute. Charles drops him head first onto that top.
Done by Charles Mercury.
Dropping him head first onto that top turnbuckle. I am amazed, though. This is Charles' opportunity here.
This is
So far, he's been on the receiving end of a beating by Mr. Instant Replay.
And you can see the wear and tear of two matches. You can see how fatigued these two men are, and yet they keep digging down. They keep finding that extra ounce of strength to win this match, knowing what's on the line.
Charles Mercury sending Mr. Instant Replay back first hard into that turnbuckle, into that corner. Now he hooks the leg for the cover. Will he get him? No, he will not.
2.5, but that was very close by Charles Mercury. And I have to wonder, how much did that dive take out of Mr. Instant Replay? That's a big-time move, and I don't know what's the intelligence of hitting a move like that in this stage of a match.
Well, granted, at this point, I mean, Mr. Instant Replay, that is where he excels. It's a high-flying. Floats over, hits the chandelier, and got flipped over.
Inside out with the clothesline.
He hit that chandelier. I'm surprised he didn't knock it off completely.
It's probably a good thing he didn't knock it off that thing.
I don't want that coming out of my pay.
Kidneys.
But at this point,
Shouting instructions from ringside. Another knee to the kidneys.
Charles Mercury is basically wrestling a completely different match compared to his other matches earlier. I mean, we saw
2.5 again.
We saw him at Little Cholo working over the arm, trying to get the arm submission to get him to advance.
I think as a result of the dive and everything else, I think Charles Mercury's focus of attack is that lower back, Larry Pena.
You could be right there. Looks like he's going to go. Yeah, he is. He's going for that backbreaker.
Look at that. Look at the power. Look at the power. Right across the knee. Drops him down.
Big backbreaker there by Charles Mercury.
Charles Mercury says it's over, and you got to realize that he might be right. Mr. Instant Replay is in all kinds of trouble. He's in pain. You see it on his face. Brings him up the hard way. Snap mirrors him over. Beautifully done. Pulling back on the arm now. Look at that. All that pressure, all the squeezing on the ribs, the kidneys, all that lower area that Charles Mercury has already been beating the living hell out of.
Wait a minute. What is Biggie Biggs doing up on the apron? Trying to distract Aaron Hassan. Oh, come on. Charles pulling the hair of Mr.
Charles
Instant
with a
Replay.
handful of hair. Biggie Biggs providing the distraction. Great job by Biggie Biggs to provide that little piece of distraction in order to get a more unfair advantage.
Squeezing away at the ribs with those legs.
The legs must be like a vice grip on his lower body right now, Larry Pena.
Well, the
And
strength.
look at that.
You have twice the strength in your legs as you do in your arms, and Charles Mercury, now he's got that rear naked choke with the body scissors.
I don't know if it's a choke, because if it's a choke, I think Aaron Hassan would have the common sense to break that up. I think that's more of a rear chin lock right there, and still that vice grip on the lower half of the body, though.
Well, if he holds on to this long enough, we could get the victory here. He's out for 2. If it drops one more. Oh, no, he's still got some fight left in him. Still has a lot of fight in him. How much more, though? How farther can it take him, though?
How long can he stay on the mat with Charles Mercury? That's the question you have to ask. This is not instant. This is not Replay's game. This is not where he excels.
That is very, very
Charles
true.
Mercury is going to keep wrestling this time because that's what he wants to do.
He has him
up now,
hooked.
maybe for Northern Lights.
He hits
Beautifully
it.
done. 1, 2.
Oh, kicked
no,
out.
it's over
Holds
still,
on to
holds
it. Goes for a second one. Will he connect? He connects with it.
Bridge.
Oh, wait a minute.
Going for the third, the trifecta now.
And he
Beautiful. Look
nails
at the
it.
bridge of the tippy toes. 1, 2. Oh, 2 3/4. Larry doesn't get much closer than that.
The only way we'll get closer if it was a 3. And now, Charles showing some
Charles
frustration.
Mercury's visibly upset, as is Biggie Biggs at ringside.
Well, at this point, you can't be worrying too much about the referee, especially his count, because you got to do whatever you can to get the
Big
win
shot
or the
from Charles
submission.
Mercury. Rescinded by Mr. Instant Replay.
Here,
Replay goes off.
Whirl
Going for
barrel.
that move.
He went for and he got dropped throat first across the top rope. He's
Stun
hit,
gunned on that top rope.
he's hit that move twice tonight. Charles Mercury had that move scouted.
Oh, he knew that move was coming. He knew the setup for it, and he did everything in his power to make sure that that move did not get put on him. And
He's going for the cloverleaf.
We're going to Texas, Larry.
He's going for the Texas cloverleaf.
Look at the Texas cloverleaf. The pain that must be shooting to the back of Replay has got to be excruciating. That middle of that back, that lower back.
What is Biggie doing back up on the
Biggie Biggs
apron?
doing?
He's trying to get Mercury to reach for Biggie Biggs.
Biggie wants Charles to reach for his hand. Charles has no interest in doing that, and Replay got to the ropes.
Charles now, look at this. He's going to confront Biggie Biggs. Biggs is upset that he didn't try to reach for his hand to apply extra leverage on that hold.
Charles just blew Biggie Biggs off, and I can't believe I saw that. Biggie Biggs trying to give Charles that leg up, and Charles Mercury does not seem to want that extra little bit of help.
And wait a minute, now he's trying to get some more distraction here, arguing with the referee. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on, smothering
Choked
him
by
now.
Biggie Biggs. Look at this.
Smothering, using all that 300 pounds of him. Oh, and I'm biting him too? What, was he looking for a snack, Mike?
I don't know. I can't speak for that, but Charles Mercury now admonishing Biggie Biggs for the choke.
Oh, I can understand. Charles wants to do it on his own. I think that's what he was motioning to Biggs.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he indicated to Biggie Biggs. He goes, I'm doing this myself.
I mean,
Replay's out of it, though.
He got to the finals by himself.
He flips over.
Ducks the
punch.
punch.
Ducks another punch.
Oh, he got caught.
And a shot.
And he
low.
Has Aaron Hassan in the corner. Oh, the flying knee.
The referee just got sandwiched in the corner. Biggie's in the ring.
Biggie with a big clothesline.
Big clothesline from Biggie Biggs.
And the referee is out. There is nothing for him to do. Oh,
Replay is at the mercy of Biggie Biggs.
And a big power bomb. And now he's trying to get. Wait a minute, Charles. Charles is arguing with Biggie Biggs now.
What's Charles Mercury doing?
He wants to win it on his own. He didn't ask for Biggie Biggs to come in and get himself involved. Biggs is just interjecting himself in this. He's saying that it's his match.
There are problems. Do you see what happens when they let them go out there without me to mediate this?
Well, I don't see you going out there to mediate this.
I gotta sit here and carry you, Larry. It's more important.
They're trying to settle this in the ring. Oh, wait a minute, Biggs. Biggs with a clothesline to the back. Biggs now obviously upset.
Biggie Biggs.
Oh, God. Burning hammer, perhaps.
Burning hammer.
Oh, God.
Drops him flat.
He nails him with it.
What is Biggie Biggs doing?
Well, he was trying to help Charles Mercury, and now it looks like
Mr. Instant Replay's rolling over. Biggie Biggs hit that burning hammer. Charles Mercury doesn't even know where he is right now.
This could do it, folks. We may have a new champion. One. The referee counting slow.
2.5, and Charles Mercury somewhere finds something deep down and kicks out of that series of moves by Biggie Biggs.
Replay now with a second one, a chop to the chest. He's going to Irish whip him into the ropes. Big back, flying back elbow.
Leaping back elbow, beautifully done. There's a cover. 1.
The referee kind of.
2.
Referee was still counting slow.
Still out again.
Referee still a little groggy. Goes for the cover again. Only got a 2 count again. Oh, wait a minute. Scoops him up for a suplex.
Beautiful snap suplex.
Oh, holds on for a second one. Oh, no. Side Russian leg sweep.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Flows from the count. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count again. 1, 2.
And you notice that
now the frustration starts to set in on Mr. Instant Replay.
You notice that Replay still goes up for the cover even after the first kick out. Trying
a lot
to get
of maturity being shown on the youngster's part right there.
He's trying to get him to expand as much energy as possible, and that's one way to do it. And now he's got him up on the top rope.
Make it a double.
Possibly going for a superplex attempt. He's got him set up for it.
They're way up there, Larry Pena.
He's trying to take him over to the top.
Yeah, I think he might have him.
Watch the ceiling.
Superplex.
Big, giant superplex. Oh, wait a minute.
1,
Grapevine
2.
the leg. Oh, and a kick out.
Beautifully done by Charles Mercury. Pulls Mr. Instant Replay, uses his momentum to pull him forward and turn it into a pin, and he almost had him.
Well, we had both shoulders counted from both men. It would have been a double pin.
And there would have been no champion.
We would not have had a champion. All of this would have been for nothing.
Look at this. A battle of attrition right here. Shots back and forth. Forearms up to the chops. Mr. Instant Replay really throwing those chops, and Charles Mercury looks to be out on his feet.
They are fighting to the last tooth and nail in this. Oh, he's going for the cloverleaf again.
Cloverleaf. He's going back for that cloverleaf. I see.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait,
rolls him over.
1, 2, 3. Larry got him.
He got him. Mr. Instant Replay has been dubbed the Mr. Instant Replay has just been crowned the new heavyweight champion here in Hybrid Pro Wrestling. That means at our next event on March 3rd, he's going to have to go up against BJ Sampson. It's a high-risk champion against a hybrid champion. And I mean, Charles Mercury, he gave it his all, as well as did Mr. Instant Replay. Charles obviously showing some signs of frustration.
Charles has to be disappointed.
Oh,
Charles Mercury's got to be disappointed, Larry Pena.
He just got outsmarted towards the end there, getting the counter. Did Mr. Instant Replay for the pin, the roll-up. He's got the bell. Oh, wait a minute. Show. He's shaking his head. Wait a minute. Come on. Biggie Biggs now. He's trying to take out both of these men.
What is Biggie Biggs doing?
Oh, he's obviously frustrated, and he throws.
Oh, he throws the champ out of the ring. And there are some issues right here between Biggie Biggs and Charles Mercury.
Well, definitely this is not over between Biggs and Charles Mercury.
Oh!
The Biggie
Look
Slam!
At the Biggie Slam!
The Biggie Bossman Slam.
And wait, here comes BJ Sampson. Remember, he was also on my team when I managed him.
Well, don't forget, it's going to be at the next event. It's going to be BJ Sampson against Mr. Instant Replay. BJ Sampson was crowned the #1 contender in that battle royal.
And Biggie's got the belt.
What? Oh, is he going to hold the belt hostage or something?
Biggie has the belt. He spit on the belt and threw it in the ring.
Like as if here he fought so valiantly in a battle royal for it. And now he just spit on the belt and threw it away.
And despite the actions of Biggie Biggs, which I'm quite proud of, by the way, Mr. Instant Replay is your champion.
How can you condone actions like that? And there you see, look, in the ring, the competitors in our next event, on our next show on March 3rd. And now also in the ring, we got Charles Mercury giving a sign of respect to Mr. Instant Replay. He beat him fair and square in that ring. No help from anybody whatsoever. Picks up the win and is now the new heavyweight champion here in Hybrid Pro Wrestling. Obviously, we still got a lot of ramifications courtesy of what happened with Charles Mercury and Biggie Biggs. We're going to try to settle that at our next event. Also scheduled, of course, is heavyweight champion versus heavyweight champion, high-risk champion, BJ Sampson, the #1 contender, against our new hybrid heavyweight champion, Mr. Instant Replay. And we're going to have to wrap things up here at Culver City at the American Legion Hall for Hybrid Pro Wrestling. For Joey Ryan, for Michael Zoria, and for...
Dimitri loves the punane.
Yes, he does. And for, of course, we had Raven also out here for all the special guest commentators we had. I am Larry Pena. Thank you for joining us here at Hybrid Pro Wrestling, and we'll see you on March 3rd.
And where is Mr. Instant Replay going?
Holy crap!
Jesus! Thank you for supporting.
Here comes a big elbow.
Big elbow. Tap the elbow even.
That was a picture.
Look at the power. Right across the knee. Drops him down.
Big backbreaker there by Charles Hold.
Charles just blew Biggie Biggs off, and I can't.
By himself.
He flips over.
Ducks the
punch.
close.
Ducks another punch.
Oh, he got
and
caught.
a shot. I think he might have him.
Watch the ceiling.
Relax.
New heavyweight champion here in Hybrid Pro Wrestling. That means that our next event on March 3rd, he's going to have to go up against BJ Sampson.